In the top stories, VRCP stakeholder meeting held in St. Kitts. Jamaica's economy to shrink by 11 to 13% in fourth quarter of 2025 after Hurricane Melissa, and Hong Kong high-rise fire kills 13 persons. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Major Newscast. I am Jasmine Thomas. First on the local scene, on Tuesday, November 25, key national stakeholders gathered in St. Kitts for a national stakeholder consultation to review and strengthen the pilot vulnerability resilience country profile for St. Christopher and Nevis. This important consultation, organized by the United Nations, Barbados, and Eastern Caribbean Multi-Country Office, marks another step toward advancing the Federation's journey to become the world's first sustainable island state. The VRCP is a strategic tool designed to complement the multi-dimensional vulnerability index, providing a deeper nationally tailored understanding of the country's vulnerabilities and strengths. The consultation offered a valuable opportunity to refine and validate the pilot so that it accurately reflects the unique realities of St. Kitts and Nevis, while helping accelerate progress toward the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. This session opened with insightful remarks from Mr. Simon Springett, United Nations Resident Coordinator for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, and Mr. Carlton Pogson, Financial Secretary for the Government of St. Christopher and Nevis. A total of 55 schools were on Monday, 24th November, given high praise for their sterling contribution to the National Recycling Program during the 2025 National School Recycling Competition Awards ceremony. Mr. Nelvin Maynard, General Manager of the Solid Waste Management Corporation, expressed gratitude to the participants and respective stakeholders, noting the significance and long-term benefits to be derived from recycling. The Honorable Dr. Joyelle Clark, Minister responsible for Sustainable Development, Environment, et al., shared this recycling ceremony, which is just the tail end of our recycling program. Our educational program would not be possible if we did not have the stellar commitment from the Ministry of Education. There would be no program without our students, our teachers, and our parents. To our students, it is so important that we instill lifelong valuable lessons of stewardship and environmental consciousness. The National School Recycling Competition is an inter-ministerial partnership between the Ministries of Sustainable Development et al., the Department of Environment, the Solid Waste Management Corporation, and the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, and the Taiwanese Technical Mission. And the Ministry of Health recently hosted the Chronic Disease Self-Management Program. These certificates represent 6 weeks of commitment, learning, and empowerment as participants strengthen their ability to manage chronic conditions and live healthier, more independent lives. In attendance were the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, Prime Minister and Minister of Health, the Honorable Jeffrey Hanley, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Aging and Disabilities, Mr. Curtis Martin, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health. Additionally, the Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, Minister of Foreign Affairs, delivered special remarks virtually, lending his support to the celebration remotely. Their combined presence and participation underscore the government's continued commitment to supporting our elderly with the tools, knowledge, and care they deserve. We take a break. When we come back, we bring you the regional news.
The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. ZIZ Kittitian Superstar 2025 is down to the final 4. After weeks of unforgettable performances, only 4 contenders remain in the race for the crown. Iquanja Bradley, Danicia Henry, Romesia Prentice, and Juanita Johnson. And on Thursday, they go head-to-head in the biggest night of the season, the grand finale, live from the ZIZ TV studio. Who will rise? Who will shine? And who will become the next Kittitian superstar? Don't miss the final show, Thursday, November 27 at 8 p.m. on ZIZ TV, ZIZ Radio, and streaming live on ZIZ social media platforms. This is it. The talent, the passion, the showdown. ZIZ Petition Superstar 2025, the finale.
Welcome back. On the regional scene, Jamaica's economy is bracing for its steepest quarterly decline in years as the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa hits key sectors, though officials project a return to growth in the final quarter of 2026. The Planning Institute of Jamaica forecasts a contraction of 11 to 13% for the October to December 2025 quarter, with the full fiscal year 2025 to 2026 expected to record a 3 to 6% decline in overall economic activity. Speaking during the PIOJ's hybrid quarterly press briefing, Director General Dr. Wayne Henry said the island's economy had been on track for steady growth prior to the Category 5 hurricane. Growth of 3.1% was estimated for the first half of the current fiscal year, and this was expected to continue throughout the second half, he noted. And now for news on the international scene. A fire spread across multiple high-rise apartment buildings in a Hong Kong housing complex on Wednesday, killing at least 13 people and leaving others trapped inside, authorities said. Video from the scene showed at least 5 buildings close to each other ablaze, with flames coming out of many of the apartment windows. Firefighters were aiming water at the intense flames from high up on ladder trucks. The raging fire sent up a column of flames and thick smoke as it spread on bamboo scaffolding and construction netting that had been set up around the exterior of the complex in the city's Tai Po district. Records show the housing complex consisted of 8 blocks housing almost 2,000 apartments. And now for the weather. Present weather across St. Kitts and Nevis is partly cloudy skies. Winds a gentle breeze of 9 miles per hour from an east-northeasterly direction. Seas are 1 to 1.5 meters or 3 to 5 feet. Weather forecast for St. Kitts and Nevis is partly cloudy skies with a 20% or slight chance of showers. Weather tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 40% or moderate chance of overnight showers. Sunset this evening will be at around 5:35, and sunrise tomorrow morning is set for about 6:20. That brings us to the end of the Midday Major Newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jasmine Thomas. God bless you.